this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. He's going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Here we go. Working inside the red zone. That's a touchdown! The Falcons finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Cowboy! Let's go! Ready!
Give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the 1st down he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Once again, Irving. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back up! Stretch the eagle! Stretch the eagle!
They'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's Cougar 19!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hit some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's going to lose a yard here. Defense there to force him out behind the line.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
They're going to try and throw it here. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
19.
Takes the second down snap. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Throwing again on second. Headed out right. He takes it himself.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. I'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Gets it to the 15. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Panthers 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Dump off caught by his back. Past midfield to the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over it.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Throwing now out of the shotgun.
44-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 14-10 our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. Flush down now to his left. He's going for it himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up third and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air on third and long. Rolling left, buying some time. He's making a bid for it. And he's brought down at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They're throwing it. That's coming. It's Saquon Barkley. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Tips it off to Barkley, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Crack all 80. Ready?
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Ready? Hot 70. 7 ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got it again. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to stay worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
Crack all 80.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Likely's got it right side. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Mama jump.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He's going to throw it again. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Oh, I love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
Panther 6, go.
Now we'll run here with Blake Laura. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Knocked down by Fred Warner.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Has him running the comeback. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers push their lead to 6. Send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. He'll throw. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
It's a dime look defensively from the Panthers. 3rd down coming. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
First down, run with Barkley. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Forced out to his right. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there, and that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Buys time, rolling right. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons tie it just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. The point after splits the upright, and they'll take the lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. Into the hands of Pickett. Down to the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 6. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6.
The Falcons take over first down. At their own 19-yard